La la, tell me why the sirens sing tonight. Everybody's praying underneath the satellite lights.
La la, tiny hearts in a world so loud. Who keeps writing all these wars while we're lost inside the crowd? Yeah. History's a vicious cycle written in a different Bible. Kings become dictators, then they switch the title. Flags get waved while the families break. Promises made, then the promises fade. Generations inherit the debts and the hate. Dinner table debates turn to dinner table rage. Mama's counting every penny, dad's working late. Kids scrolling through the headlines, wondering who's safe. Politicians polish every televised statement. Why the population's drowning in inflation. Campaign calculations, stage confrontations. Fear is a profitable form of persuasion. Everybody's got a theory, everybody's got a source. Everybody says they know who's really pulling all the cords. Some conspiracies collapse when you examine the evidence. Others breed suspicion when institutions lose confidence. I'm caught between the facts and the fiction. The propaganda, the panic, the political friction. Ancient empires, modern missiles, economic prisons. Same human ambition with a different description. From trenches to drones, from telegrams to phones. We turn battlefields into screens in our homes. And the child who sees a bomb through a camera lens still wonders why the grown-ups keep calling it defense.
If everybody wants peace, why does nobody let it stay? If everybody wants love, why do we teach our hearts to hate? Paper flags in the wind, little hearts trying to mend. We keep saying never again, then we do it again, again. Ooh, who decides where the story ends? Ooh, family screaming the power for pretend.
Look, from Mesopotamian monarchs to the Roman formations, colonial occupations and industrial devastation, world wars, cold wars, proxy confrontations, revolutions, executions, fractured federations. Every era got a hero depending who wrote it. Every villain got a reason if you dig below the motive. History's complicated, refuses to be coded into good guys, bad guys when the e-flippance is loaded. Now the algorithm amplifies anxiety, turns uncertainty into manufactured certainty. A rumor gets repeated till it sounds like authority, then somebody monetizes everybody's insecurity. Meanwhile, back home electricity's expensive, rent's astronomical, the grocery bill's offensive. Dad's exhausted, mom's stressed, kids are asking questions. Why's the world so rich if we're still struggling for essentials? That's the paradox, palaces and poverty, private jets above, public austerity, leaders talking liberty, corporations lobbying quietly, families choosing between heating and groceries. And every election comes packaged with promises, hope in a slogan, fear in the opposition. Everybody's screaming but nobody listens.
Maybe we're more than the labels they gave us. Maybe the future is something we made. Maybe the children should inherit a garden, not another battlefield waiting to break.
So I'm questioning everything, but not believing anything. There's a difference between skepticism and fantasy. If a claim's extraordinary, evidence has to carry it. Otherwise, fear can turn a question to a narrative. I've seen people lose faith because the truth got buried. Seen families lose homes while the wealthy stay protected. Seen soldiers sent away with a photograph and a letter. Seen mothers age a decade every time the phone rings. And I'm not picking sides just to decorate a rhyme. I'm looking at the human cost beneath the headline. The refugee walking miles with a lifetime in a backpack. The veteran waking up whenever the night cracks. The kid at the window watching helicopters pass. The father doing overtime so his children can have a future that isn't another statistic in a database. A name remembered longer than the scars on his face. Fast flow, history spins, politicians grin, families swim while the dividends climb. Truth gets trimmed, narrative spin. Everybody's convinced that their side is divine, but beneath every border and every design, there's a human heartbeat keeping identical time. So before we decide who deserves all the blame, remember the person on the opposite side has a name.
Hands in the wind, little hearts trying to mend. We keep saying never again, then we do it again, again. Ooh, maybe someday we'll learn. age, the battles and names. But families remember the empty chairs. Maybe the greatest conspiracy isn't hidden in shadows. Maybe it's how easily we forget that ordinary people pay for extraordinary decisions.